That Unreal Engine 5 demo was awesome. Now, a lot of people might look at that and go, there's not that much difference. But the thing is, number one, there is a lot of difference. Watch it on a normal computer screen or your TV, not on your phone screen. But the differences mostly come in detail to like floor textures and how AI reacts to things and how light reacts to things. I don't think it's so much the way that one certain object looks, it's more how everything works together. Now of course it's like you see that statue they showed and it looks amazing, and it does really look like something just, I can't even imagine what that looks in 4K, but you know, for me in 1080 it even looked amazing. And just the way those bugs reacted to the light, and the way that, you know, her hands went up to the door. Of course, we've seen stuff like that before. Like, I mean, of course we have. But the difference is that's not motion captured, that's AI dynamically reacting to the environment around it. Like the same thing with the bats and everything. I think just one of the most impressive things about this tech demo was the way AI reacted to things. I mean, that's a big step forward in its own right, but then we have like the rock textures looking amazing and everything. And I mean, there's one small thing though about this that was really stupid, and that's PlayStation 5 fanboys acting like this is only going to happen on PlayStation. Don't get me wrong, I love PlayStation, but you do realize this is an engine showcase. An engine that is going to be available for every platform aside from maybe Nintendo Switch or whatever, but it's Unreal Engine 5. Every other Unreal Engine has been available for every other console and PC. This isn't a, yes, it was played on a PlayStation 5, but you know, this is going to be possible on all three flagship platforms. And the real main thing is we've had tastes of this sort of thing on PC. Of, you know, so much better audio quality and like AI being really smart and stuff like that. But the thing is, the thing that Unreal Engine 5 does is not what seems like it's going to be doing, is that it's going to make this more accessible to people with less powerful PCs and to console players. It's going to make things that weren't possible on console, especially at 60 FPS. Now that's going to be possible on consoles. That's one of the big takeaways. And you know, the guy at one point talked about something being imported straight from ZBrush. If that's really the case, if he's not lying about that, then this is a very, 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 very amazing engine, because otherwise it's either the game is going to be like 300 gigabytes, you know, we can expect like 300 gigs from these games, or they've got some voodoo magic for that to be imported without things just going astronomical on the file size aspect of things. So I'm hoping that they really just do have a great way of managing that, and it's not that flagship titles are now going to become 300 gigs or something each, because that would, I guess this kind of goes without saying, but some people might need to hear it, is that this is not indicative of what every even AAA game is going to look like in the next generation. It's what an exclusive might look like, and it's what a super amazing team working on the Unreal Engine 5 might look like, right? It's not going to be what every game that even necessarily uses the Unreal Engine 5 might look like, because some developers don't know how to use the engine to its full potential, right? Whereas some do know how to use it to its full potential. I think some people need to lower their expectations a bit and just realize that this is going to be a handful of games, not every game in the next generation, but more a handful of games, probably.
Potion seller.
Aside from the voice actors for this tech demo,
don't fail me now.
Reverb. I kind of want to see this as an actual game. It was intriguing in its own right. Now, I don't know if it will be an actual game. It's probably just a tech demo, but it would be cool. It's intriguing. Like, it's cool. Like, she's got like this ball that like shines light and kind of like changes when she unlocks something from like a temple, and it's like makes a tattoo on her arm. I mean, that's really cool. You know, that is really, really cool. And I kind of have hopes that Hellblade, the new Hellblade game, is going to be done on the Unreal Engine 5. I think just one of the most impressive things of this demo by far is the way light reacts to things. Lighting in games is what makes games look 1,000 times better half the time. If your lighting in a game is amazing, that is what really counts. At least today, it's like you can have good looking textures and stuff, but if your lighting isn't up to scratch, the game isn't going to look as good. A great example of this is Jedi Fallen Order, because Jedi Fallen Order, at certain parts, it looks pretty amazing, honestly, because the lighting is just done so well. And then there are other times where it looks bland and not necessarily bad, but just meh, because they've kind of like not really put much detail into the lighting of a certain place, of a certain location, right? But then you have the areas in Jedi Fallen Order that look literally amazing because they nailed the lighting. Just to see the attention to lighting in this demo was really encouraging, and I think for developers to, you know, take what they can from this demo, take what they can from this engine to its fullest. It's not just to take away, you know, the AI improvements that this engine allows and the model improvements that this engine allows and all that sort of things. It's also to look at lighting. Don't, you know, lighting is so overlooked, I feel like. And it's one of the most important things. So that's something that I think developers need to be thinking about when they use this new engine.
Oh, and I know it's for hidden loading screens, but I really hope this trend of going through tight spaces all the time, the fact that this is in here, it's a little concerning.
But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. That's been today's video. Let me know what you think about the tech demo in the comments, something I may have overlooked or just a different perspective you may have. I find that really interesting, especially with these kind of tech advancements. Twitter link down below, Discord link down below, and I will see you in the next one.